Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. So, yesterday we went ahead and we got our Rover armored up, looking pretty spiffy. Renamed it from the Stengen to Red Rover, RTFO. If you know, you know. And on top of that, we also managed to get our solar fields put up, or at least the first part of our solar fields. So they're prepped and ready to collect beautiful, beautiful sunlight. And then we also did a little bit of work on getting some turrets on top of the base. You can just barely see them up there, as well as getting down here dug out a little bit more so that we could get a cargo container and easier access to the iron. So while we're mining, which we need to do because let's what we have for iron. Not bad, but we're probably going to want more. So let's drop this off. Let's get started. On the agenda for today, we are absolutely going to be looking at starting a new sort of trailer for Red Rover, which will be set up specifically for the purpose of mining. And I also want to put together... I think I want to put together a couple of different things today as well. The first is some sort of tower. Hey, Hollows. Some sort of tower specifically for defensive purposes. So that if we go and attack the supply cache there and we need to withdraw for whatever reason, then we'll have some turrets between it and the base that can take out any drones it might spawn, if it does. That's my concern, is it spawns drones. I want to be able to take those bastards out. Okay. Should be a goodly chunk of iron at this point. Yeah. That'll tide us over for a little bit. Plus a little extra stone. Nope, give me all the rocks. No! I don't know why, but this feels like such a small ore patch. It just makes it more fun. Go ahead. Oh yeah, should probably just drop you in there. And there we go. Okay. So, as far as the trailer goes, what I'm planning on for the trailer is that it's going to utilize a connector-to-connector attachment system, because that's just going to be the easiest way to do it. And essentially, okay, so essentially what I'm thinking about is I need to be able to have the connector at roughly the same height. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3 blocks above the wheelbase. Well, actually, just actually 2 blocks above it technically. So one block, 1, 2, and then that. Okay. So yeah, the 1 block, and then that's 3 total height from the bottom of the suspension up. On top of that, I need it to be able to move stuff through that. So it'll probably be a combination of hinges and rotors. How would I? Yeah, it'll have to be because, let's see. I can do that. And then off of that, I can do hinges like that, 3x3s. So it'll be a bit of it'll be a bit of a larger connection if I do it this way. The other way that I could potentially do it is to go ahead and do smaller smaller rotors and hinges. They'll still be able to flow ore through it because of their smaller connection. But what I also want to do is I need to make it so that if I'm in use of it, or like let's say, for instance, that I've gone ahead and I've pulled up and I pull all the way through. I want to be able to detach the trailer, which means I'm probably going to need to move. I have to change this connector setup to something different. I might have to have several different connectors up here, which really wouldn't be a bad idea. That would actually be kind of a cool thing to do, is to have a bunch of different connectors that are up here that I can then call down with different buttons. But ultimately what I need to be able to do is to drive the trailer so that I can, let's say, move it around to a parking location. And that's going to be the thing, is that each of the trailers that we build for this are going to be able to be moved individually. Let's move you out of the way a little bit. Let's also visit the idea of getting some lights in here because it's a little bit dark. I don't have any of the things that I need. PP! What's up, Neo? How you doing, buddy? And get some of that made. Awesome. Okay. Let's do a light there. And one here. And we'll call this one IL Bay. Nice. You playing Space Engineers on your computer? Or are you still playing it on your console? There we go. That'll make them easier to find. ILs. Bring that up. And then intensity of 2.5. Yeah, that feels better. I may drop those ranges down later on, but for right now, that'll suffice. then I wonder. Oh, nice. Rock on. It's always fun when you actually get to like hang out with friends and do some gaming. Do some proper gaming. Actually, yeah, I kind of like the feel of that. Did it? Did it put the steel in here? I bet it did. Yes, it did. Why does it do that? Yeah, let's do this. And then I can go ahead and pop that out. Put this in. Two more interior plates. Boom. Excellent. Now I give this a wall. Doing that thing where you jostle around again. Yeah, it really is just not happy about that. There we go. Now we're starting to get some of this roof in place. I am going to want to move the wind turbine, though. And I'm still going to keep one of them. At the very least, we get to keep one. Everything else, though, is going to be solar charged. So, but I just like the idea of having like one lone wind turbine, because you always see that in like the space westerns whenever they're out at some out of the way rickety part shop. There's always that one windmill that's just slowly turning. It's like a sign that says, "Yep, this is out in the middle of nowhere." But I like this because it means that while you're up here, you do still get full view of the bay, but it also kind of separates the two spaces, which is what I want, because then you get. Let's copy this real quick just to make sure. Awesome. And that's going to give us a lot more light in this area. Going to really start kind of filling it out, making it more of a usable space. Okay. That is. Whoops. I'm going to have to go grind that down. There. So, looking at this, it's a 5 wide area. What I could do, which would be kind of fun, trying to think of how I would accomplish this. Is what I'm thinking is putting some sort of openable ceiling sort of thing on this so that I can open it up almost like a day and nighttime thing. Or just in general, just something that can open up. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure that one out because I don't know how I would get that to work, and I don't know how I would get it to work properly. Tell you what, though, now that I'm thinking about it, with the unified grid of Space Engineers 2, I just realized that you can actually do um, you can actually do setups where you have things folding in into itself. So you would have like an outer shell that, as it opens up, the subsequent parts would be able to fold into them. Oh, I cannot wait. Why are you always a problem? I mean, you're not damaging yourself. Oh, I see. You are. Well, okay. This one just has to go.
Inventory full.
Let's see. I should be able to get to it from here. Yep. Let's clean this up. Unfortunate, but necessary. It was. That's what. So I was trying to figure out why it was having problems, and now I understand. It was butting up against the turret while it was trying to move, and that just wasn't working out. It was very not happy. It's strange, though, that this one seems to be working out all right. But I think I might go ahead and get rid of it as well. There we go. Can I get to it? Nope. Okay. I mean, I probably could. And just get this cleaned up. All right. So the next thing that I need to do, especially with daylight on the horizon, quite literally. Why are you in? Why you keep going in there? Okay. I'm going to have to do this because I'm tired of parts going where they don't belong. Let's put... Ah. I need programmable block. And actually a programmable block down in here would make more sense. Oh, I almost had all of the parts that I needed for it. Nice. There we go. And you are a B. I am. I've been trying to hold off as long as possible on wanting or needing one, but it's just reached that point where I kind of need it. So we're going to go with Izzy's inventory manager. It just works. In all the years that I've been using it, I've never actually had a problem with it that wasn't a solvable problem. There we go. Everybody should be happy now. Components. Awesome. Okay. Let that sort itself out. And actually, you know what? No, I need more steel plate. We will do that again. Not going to do that so that way I can get up here and actually build what I need to build, which is to replace this. Oops. Give me that thing. Oh, always the small steel tubes. Always. There we go. Excellent. That takes care of that. I don't actually need these anymore because what they're controlling, or what they were controlling, no longer exists.
Inventory full.
Of course it is. There we go. So now that we've got that taken care of, that cleans things up a bit more. And we're actually starting to get somewhere. Now, these three are still useful because they control the solar arrays outside here. So they do actually still serve a purpose. The next thing... Oh, I also need to add in another light. There we are. Copy that over, and we're good to go. There we are. She's not perfect, but she's at least getting put together. And I think what I want to do, now that I'm looking at it, is maybe put some sort of skylight up here. Let me get girders. And yeah, there we go. So one of the things that I can do, especially because I am going to have to move that one little turbine there, is let's go through and clean up our bars, shall we? Don't need all that stuff. That one's... Actually, no, I can get rid of that one. Okay. I want interior. And then truss blocks. We'll do catwalk and railing. scaffolding, and beam blocks. Yeah, that'll work. That'll give us what we need for just general decorations and stuff like that. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what about windows? I should do the 1x1s and 1x1 faces, as well as the bay windows. There we go. Ooh, I do not like that. Let's hope he doesn't get too close. Let's hope he really doesn't get too close. All right, what I need here is I need probably a couple of attachment points there. We'll do that again over here. Hey, what's up, old grumpy? Yeah, exactly. If I had more weapons and more of this welded up, absolutely. I would be totally happy with that. Let's do that. Yes. And you over there. I think this will actually look really cool, especially during the day when you have the light coming in. Oh, whoops. Too far. Then we come to that. There we are. Let's roll on down here. Expansions. Always. And roll this over. Boom, boom, boom. And finally, rock on. It's always, well, it depends on how you like to play. Personally, I like to design everything. No, that's not where you go. But I like to design everything by hand, but definitely in a situation where you may not have that sort of time or consideration, having things pre-planned and pre-laid out can absolutely turn the tide of war. So I totally get it. And damn it. I just need one more girder. There we go. Yeah, and that's a good way of doing it too, because then you can use that one as kind of a flagship, if you will. Like, this is my awesome one. Everything else is fodder except for that one. All right, there we go. Now that we have a roof on this thing, God, this is going to be painful to weld up. This is going to be nuts. But I think I'm overall going to like the feel of it. Hey, there's nothing wrong with building bricks. As long as they fly and they do their job, that's all that's important. Windows. I was thinking about potentially swapping out that for one of these. I honestly, I don't know. I can't think of a reason why anybody would want to do that. It totally escapes me. Let's see here. Yeah. Because then that'll make it look like those are air vents. Not that they need it, but again, it's just about adding some touches of something interesting to it, making it look like it's functional more than anything else. Which brings me to this up here. There's my light.
Inventory full.
Yeah, that's fine.
Inventory full.
I'll fix that. What I want is
Inventory full.
let's add there we go. Excellent. And yeah, that looks a lot better than the regular conveyor ones. Let me put it this way. If I was playing on a streamer or if I was playing on a server, I would make sure that it was kind of one of those creative servers, not a PvP server. That's one of those things that, and it also depends on what I'm going for. If it was a prank server or if it was with like a bunch of good friends, I wouldn't mind that so much because that would be hilarious. Uh, but if it's people who are actively being trolls or griefing or anything like that, then that's different. And that makes sense. Like having that sort of rule set, having PvP zones is not a bad thing because I know how much people love having their PvP fights. I know that people enjoy being able to play against others. I'm not one of those people generally, but I understand it. Let's see. You know what I'm thinking is instead of that there, most people do. Most people and most gamers have this general desire to watch other people lose stuff. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Well, okay, I understand that there is that enjoyment in watching somebody else suffer. It's just one of those things, but I don't intrinsically get it. Let's do right there. And that's fair. Again, everybody has that thing that they enjoy. I guess it's because I'm too much of an artist. So I don't typically enjoy that sort of stuff. You know, when I'm making something because it's part of the artwork itself, as opposed to, you know, the gameplay aspect of it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let me get character tools. And then I don't. Let's see. I want silver. Also do that in silver. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. What about we go with dust for this and that? Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm not sure I like that color, though. I mean, I know I don't like that color. I don't really use green all that often, so let's go with a brown. Let's brighten it up a bit. Or not. Let's try. Well, this will be the darker one. 16.3. $15.5. Brighten you up. There we go. Yay? There we go. Oh, and I need to make it dusty. There we go. Oh, that got rid of the coloring up there. That's fine. I can fix that. That's not a problem. And there we go. Nice. Oh, but it did change the coloring of the letters. Okay. That's true. That is one of those things that, thank God for lower gravity. I wanted the retro future, and we'll do gold. Well, that's good. As long as it was an easy defense. That reminds me of a time Kintar had gotten a server for a little while, and we were doing, what was it? It was some mod. I think it was a modular encounters mod, but it was like a much earlier version of it. And we had been working on the base for a while. And we had tons of guns everywhere, just absolute ridiculous amounts of guns, tons of ammo, and just, absolutely nuts. And we had both gone offline for a little while. We come back, and the entire outside area, outside of our base, is just covered in craters from all of the ships that we had been destroying and dropping to the ground constantly. I spent probably about 2 hours just going out there, collecting all of the debris and bringing it back. It was a good time. Oh, really? Well, that's good. I think first of all, everybody should have, a junkyard. Well, fortunately, in that server, we had one. That was part of the purpose of that base. That base was weird. It was still in my early days of Space Engineers, so I wasn't quite as good at building. I hadn't learned all the really cool stuff yet. God, how long ago was that? Yes. Since it was a server. If I get rid of you and you. I need my stairs. Put that back. That and Dusty. What, for these doors here? Normally, yes. But I don't know that, because this was years ago, so I don't know what was causing them to continue to spawn. No, nobody was connected to the server. At least not that I'm aware of. And as far as doors for this, I'm actually going to leave those open. That's kind of their point, is that they remain open. These sides are going to get closed, but this is going to stay open here. At most, I could probably put some airtight hangar doors in here and then have them close up to like right here. But other than that, I'm not planning on putting any doors. Like, that's why I rounded them out. Like, that was the entire point. Is I want this to be more like a renovated hangar. I'm just not sold on this right here. I could, but it wouldn't quite work well with the roof design. So again, I'm just going to go with open air. Let's do... And actually, let's do that one instead. There we go. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. I think what I will do for this is... Well, fortunately, this is not a junkyard for gamers. This is a junkyard for junk. Uh, what if? Oh no. I know, right? Need. I need something else there. Something that. What about? Let's try a couple of these. Not that. Woot! Any day now. Any day. Probably not a good idea to put the sink right next to the computer, but it's not the first bad decision I've ever made. Any second. All right. And then, ooh. One of the other things that I can do, now that I'm thinking about it, is I need. There we go. Give it kind of an awning kind of effect. So that way you can still see out the windows, but it does kind of cover them a little bit. It should be. I haven't done anything to it, so I think I'm actually just going to pop that out of there. No. What are you trying to redeem? There we go. And this area, bring in like this. It's not that I don't believe you. I'm just curious what it is that you're trying to redeem. That's always the fun part. Although, fortunately, there is that mod for finding air leaks through air vents. Give me that. I wonder if it's broken. Give me a second. Um, it's actually okay. Make sure. And um,
Blah blah blah.
I just did it. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. I wonder if it's a mobile issue. because I just use the website. Apparently, you can send me money, but of course, money works. Yeah, exactly. The important stuff works. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Give me a second. Let me see what I can find real quick. Yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it, Brad. It's just, you see, um, Twitch mobile can't use channel points. Um, wow, that is so not helpful, Google. Let's see, we've got same. I just noticed blah blah blah. Go away. Okay, one of the things that is suggested. Oh no, never mind. So, okay. Apparently, what you might want to try doing on your mobile devices is leave the stream, close Twitch, then reload the stream and see if that fixes the issue. That's the only thing that I'm seeing coming up that is like a, hey, this worked for me. Other things that are suggested are like clearing the app cache, relogging, logging completely out, logging back in, those sorts of things. But those are not getting the whole, yeah, that worked for me. So other than that, I don't know, unfortunately, how to fix it. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunately it sounds like it's a Twitch app problem. I imagine if you were actually watching it through a web browser, so like if you're using a web browser on your phone instead of the Twitch app itself, it may actually work. Oh shoot! I thought I had cleared all my bars yet. Jesus, it's amazing how much you fill up after a while. There we go. Let's go ahead. Yeah, there you go. You're on to me. You caught me, you sly devils. That's how I secretly get all the monies. I wanted that. I really, really wanted that one bit. It's going to make or break my account. Okay. Let's look at. Yeah, the whole sense. That's funnily enough, that's actually what I generally make on ads on a good day, is about 5 to 10 cents. Yeah, we'll do that. Um, Grab me the desks. Want just corner desk, I think. Yeah. Put in. Whoops. And then I need an LCD. What is it with you and gay? What are you, 12? Jesus. What am I supposed to do? Just stand here until I can't be gay? Like, I have to use power tools. That's part of the gameplay, jackass. Let's go ahead. I need how much iron ore do I have? Or how much iron? 17,000 plus that. 29. Okay, cool. I can work with that. Well played. Well played. I'm always using imagination. It never stops. It's also, well, I'm at it. Oh no, we're facing snow. It's going to be terrible. And actually, let's drop off that. And I want periwinkle blue. She can swap that out. Let's flip these over. Does it have to be a whole number? I was gonna ask. Like, can it be a decimal? Because that opens up a whole world of numbers right there. So basically, you're asking me to choose. No, I hadn't picked a number yet. See, when you do that, pick a number between 1 and 2. There's two options. It could either be a 50-50, where it's either going to be 1 or it's going to be 2. Or, hey, pick a decimal number between 1 and 2. Okay, that would have made more sense. You're going to have me pick, at least give a little bit more instruction there. You're terrible at this game. Oh, there we go. Here I'm getting distracted with working on the base when I should be working on the trailer. But getting some of this up and running is just going to make me feel better anyway. Well, I kind of do, since it's going to have the mining drill on it. There we go. There we go. Look at that. And then it definitely wouldn't hurt. I wonder. I know, right? Who needs pixels? Smash! Screw you, pixels. I don't need you. I seem to be missing a door type. Ah, here we go. It's the gate. Aha. Yes. Ooh, perfect. I'm not sure. Well, okay, there are a few games that I could probably do that with, but generally speaking, I'm fine with pixels. I'm fine with flat screens or a VR headset. I don't need anything more injected directly into my brain. We're good without it. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I was looking because one of the things that I want to do in the near future, aside from new video card, is also needing to upgrade my main drive, my primary hard drive, or in this case SSD. But I was looking at the prices for M.2s, and a 1 terabyte M.2 SSD is actually pretty decently priced these days. I was looking at PC Part Picker, and it was pulling up some various ones that are available. The 1 terabytes were sitting at about $60. And I'm like, ooh, that looks so good. Yeah, that's kind of what I was, talking about. There we are. Excuse me. M.2 NVMe SSDs. Which that is hella good pricing. Because when I got my current NVMe like 4 years ago, it was about, I think I got it on sale for about $100. I got lucky on that one. There we go. I need windows out here.
Inventory.
Oh, that's the
full.
door. Actually, you know what? No, we are going to get rid of that door. I don't like that door. This door vexes me.
Inventory full.
I don't know. Again, I'm not Twitch.
Inventory full.
I can only do but so much. And interior plate. Why are you putting things in the docking collar? That is the dumbest thing ever. There we go. Okay. Let's grab you. What do you mean shotgun the storage? And window.
Test. This is a test of this speak to voice then high.
Yes. It worked. You passed. Door. I need offset door. There. That should work. One. Huh. Well, again, I don't know. That is unfortunately beyond my pay grade. And I definitely don't get paid to do tech support. Okay, I can work with that. That doesn't feel so bad. I used to get paid for tech support. I now no longer get paid for it. Yeah, no worries. Do what you gotta do. All right, did I? No, I haven't grabbed that yet. Yeah, one of the problems that I'm facing on my SSD, my primary SSD, is that when I got it 10 years ago, it was, well, that was 10 years ago. And so 120 gigabytes wasn't that bad. But that has since changed. And now it's not as good as it used to be. So I need to upgrade. Oh, whoops. Derp. And especially because Windows is like, you have to upgrade to Windows 11. And I'm like, but do I really? In fact, I'm finding it hilarious that a lot of people that are switching over to Windows 11 have then switched back to Windows 10. I know, right? Well, fortunately, the 1 terabyte NVMe that I have is that's where all my games get installed to. But even that's mostly full. Like I install Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5, and that's like practically half of the drive full, it feels like. So, and that's one of those things that, yeah, exactly. Honestly, at this point in time, I really hope that Microsoft understands that people don't want Windows 11. Actually, at this point, they already know people don't want it. But they're like, but we don't care because we want your data. We want all your data. We want you to suffer under us. We are your masters. Okay, now how does the front look? Yeah. It ain't perfect, but it works. Okay. There we are. Excellent. Welcome back. I mean, oh no, oh god, run. He's back. We're all gonna die. There we are. And of course.
Ending a website after some workarounds.
There you go. Now you can spend your points again. Oh crap, he can spend his points again. We're all doomed. There, perfect. That looks good. I can work with that. All right, now that we've got that kind of knocked out, and that's feeling better overall. There we go. You do realize I have an infinite amount of channel points, right? Like mine don't run out. That's what I'm missing is lights. Interior light. No, I'm just gonna hold on to them for now. You know, just safekeeping. You know how it is. It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't want you to spend them all at one time. That's all. No, I totally don't trust him. And bitch, please, I'm American. We're literally born with guns. And this is Light Bay. Do 10 intensity. Let's drop the blue, some of the green. Yeah, that'll work. This will look better when it's darker. Yeah, I like that. What I want to do and what I should do is actually add another programmable block. That would be cool. But I kind of want to put. I wonder if it still works. Programmable. Yeah, put you there. Well, my birthday is next month, so you guys have some time to save up. And actually, I have inadvertently had a hype train before. When Kintar and Hollows would resub on the same day. Well, damn. Well, thank you for that. Much appreciated there, old Grumpy. I'm not going to complain. I will never complain. I think that sums up everybody, especially these days. But honestly, guys, you don't have to. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub there, old Grumpy. You guys are awesome. There you go. That's true. Okay. What am I looking for here? I need browse scripts. That's true. Although, here's the funny part. So, apparently, the government, the US government, has kind of spent a whole bunch of tax money because while we would normally be getting, well, we as in like most people would be getting normal tax refunds, this year they are getting fuck and all for their tax returns. My sister's tax return was tiny. And she worked all year. She put in the money, she put in the hours, she was making decent money. But yeah, like her tax return is absolutely excruciatingly tiny. And there was even talk from some members of it was either the House or the Senate where we might be running um, well, and that's just it. Most people do overpay their taxes. That's what the whole tax refund is basically you are paying a certain amount over and then you typically get that refund back. What am I looking for? There it is. Let's see if this still works. Awesome. Parameters. Okay. This script lets you have lights, but there's talk that the government may actually run out of money by the middle or for later this month. Well, the thing is that she hasn't changed her percentage, so the company is actually what's been doing it. But no, this is a much wider spread problem. It's not just her math being right or wrong. This is the fact that the government itself has is running out of money. Like that's one of the problems. But that's neither here nor there as far as the big picture. The reason why I brought it up is just because of the fact that for a lot of people and for taxes, it's going to be real shitty this year. Let's see. I need Okay, to improve parameters. Okay. Light name. Don't worry about it, man. Get your snacks. Snacks are way more important. Okay, I am trying to figure this out. Okay, so you might have to. Okay, so I have to argument. Okay, I see what's going on. What I want to do is, hey, what's up, Tommy? I need CL. And actually, what I should do is bay lights. Bay lights. There we go. Bay lights. Okay. Come over here. And it should be G bay lights. Run. Wonder if I need to do that. Add. Maybe add G bay lights. Okay. We're getting somewhere. It's at least giving me an error message. Ah, okay. So, what is right there? Tried to add remove group bay lights, could not find the group in console. No lights to process. What are you wanting from me? The lights are right there. I don't know what you want. As I look at it, light, group name, yeah. Example. Okay. And we'll do bay lights. How do you not see it? It's right freaking there. Oh. Oh, I know why. Because I are dumb. It's got an extra space in it for some reason. There we go. There we are. So now a couple of these lights are going to randomly flicker. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. It'll be great at night when the lights actually look interesting. And get recharged here. Okay, so we got the problem solved. So now I have a couple of lights that are like doing something. Oh. Okay. That's probably a bit much. I don't need it to flicker that much, but we'll find a sweet spot. Okay. Now that I have got and dicked around with that stuff enough, let's see about. Let's get this done up. And then we'll move on to working on the trailer. And actually, I may take a quick AFK real quick. Wow, that's redundant. I may take a short AFK right quick. Go grab a snack or something, getting a little munchy hungry. And then we'll work on the trailer because that's the next thing that we need to actually really want to work on that trailer. So that'll be the next thing that we do. I think it's just that one that's okay. That one's just blinking a lot. Yeah. I might adjust it so that it's not blinking so many lights. I think part of the problem is that this one is kind of one of the major lights. So with it blinking as much as it is, not what I wanted. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. So let's grab our programmable block and we'll just recompile. Or not. Bay lights. Remove you guys. And then we'll just save it like that. What I might need to do is what? What's it? IL dash bay dash remove. Okay, there we go. I'm going to rename you to 1 and rename you to 2. Now what I can do is we will add CL Bay 2. Add. There. So just one of these two lights is going to have the flicker script running on it. Then I'm going to reduce your radius. Let's drop it. Oh, it's going to do its thing. Okay, we'll just let it do its thing. Anyway, there we go. So, what I need to do for the next bit of construction is I might go ahead. I don't know yet. Because I'm looking at this and I need to kind of adjust it. But the other thing I need to do is go ahead and get started on our construction here. Okay, snack break. Then when I get back, we'll start working on our trailer. And then with the trailer, we will be able to kind of figure out how we want the drill setup to work. Because that's the other thing is I need to figure out how the drill is going to fit on the trailer. All right, Brockstar, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the bit. Much appreciated. Okay, I will be back in just a few, and then we will figure it out. Let's actually look at the ground. Well, there. That'll look interesting. Anyway, be back in just a few. Alrighty, there we go. Oh yeah. Alt tab, you idiot. Um, hmm. 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 Okay. So what you're proposing, and this is also going to be for people who later watch this on the VOD on YouTube, but essentially what Tommy is proposing is to set up a spotlight on a custom spotlight, not one of the flood lamps. Let's see if I can find them. Not one of the searchlights, because that technically already exists. But a custom one that tracks people who come inside. Now, part of the problem that I'm going to have with that is I don't have a suitable. Hmm. I don't have a suitable location where I can attach it. Hmm. Well, there's several different entrance areas that we're talking about here. Because I've got this over here. I've got this over here. I've got that one over there. So I have several different areas that you can enter the base from, that you can enter the junkyard shop from. I could. I wonder how well it would handle being upside down. Because I could. Let's try this. Nope. Last one. Cool. Okay. Um, add small head. Because the other problem is, of course, space. I can't do it all large grid, but I can do it mostly small grid. And okay, let's. And then fortunately, I have a space over here where I can go ahead and drop another turret controller. Okay, and then... Uh-oh. So almost out of H2. Because I don't have a bottle. Okay. I can, yeah. But like I said, I already have a location that I can put it, which I kind of want to anyway. So I don't know how well this is going to work. Yeah, no worries. I've been on the internet long enough. I can read through typoes. Okay. We'll call this light rot. Light in. I need... No, I don't need a camera. At least I don't think I need a camera. Okay. Yeah, one of the top-mounted cameras. Yeah. Because I think it also derives its orientation from that, so we'll see. And mounted camera, light. Okay. Custom turret controller. Oh, you couldn't pull the... Got it. I need some interior plates. Now I just need construction components. And... there we go. Okay. Now you are CTC Spotlight. Is light rotor, light hinge, assign camera, TMC light. Enable AI. Target friends. And there we go. Okay, that is a little bit creepy, but yeah, that'll work. There we go. Now, of course, we could have just put a searchlight up there instead, but this will work as well. And it does a good job of tracking. Now, what I could also do is if I can find kind of the center area of the base, is go ahead and put... Yeah, no worries. I could go ahead and put a sensor in here so that if anybody is within the sensor area, it'll turn that light on. But as soon as they leave that sensor area, then it turns it back off. Or better yet, what is your range? We will set you to 100 meters. Yeah, and then it goes ahead and looks at the rover. So let's tweak this. Target small ships and large ships. Target characters. Target neutrals. Target stations. Why are you looking at the rover? Hey, I'm over here. There we go. Now it's looking at me. Awesome. There we go. We have now completed your spotlight. Good little project. And next up, let's see. I need to start working on. Actually, that's. Where are we at on the battery for this? We got about 10 hours. Ooh, yeah, let's. Get up here. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that might have been a little bit too much. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. Doo, doo. And as this gets lowered. There we go. And then recharge. Let that get filled back up because I don't use the scout anymore, but it's one of those that I want to keep available in case I need to use it. Ooh, that is terrifying to see. Seeing an enemy with drones with it is always frightening. But let's get back to work. So as far as let's see. I need That's one thing that I haven't really gotten into personally is drones. It just I don't know, maybe I'm old fashioned. Probably am. But I just like the idea of doing it myself. For the most part. That's weird. It depends. If the game has the ability to have automation already in place, I will typically lean towards that. I'm over here. Open your visor, idiot. There we go. Okay. So, well, what are you at? Already 21. Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what I need to do is I can understand that to a certain degree. Sometimes things that look good don't necessarily operate well. And also, it can go the other way. Things that operate really well don't necessarily look good, but they get the job done. But landing gear is fine. And I want small battery. Nice. There we go. And then piston. Yeah, let's use the square one. Honestly, I think this light is actually going to work out well because it's going to be following me, so it means I'll have more light on what I'm working on. There we go. Okay. You at 32. Good enough. Just drive this out. Go. And just shut you off. That way, we're not using up a whole bunch of battery power when we don't need to. There. Now, what I want to do is let's bring this up. There we go. That'll give us a little bit of height to work with. All right. And I want some length to this trailer. Go. It might be a bit too much length, but we'll find out. Because again, this trailer itself is not going to necessarily need any storage, primarily because it is just a drilling trailer. It is just for the act of drilling down into the ground. Now, there's a couple of different ways that I can go about making this and having it function. The first is to create an articulated arm that I could then move around. The second is to actually have it so that I have a mechanism that lifts it up into place and then slowly pushes the drills down either on either side of the center line, or I make a hole and push the drills down through that. Either way will work in that regard. But this is, as I previously mentioned, purely a ground-based vehicle. so let's grab our off-road wheels right and left. We are on left. I want to do off-road wheel suspension 5x5s. And then back. Whoops. Nope. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. And I can't really do. Whoops. Oh, damn it. There we go. Get some more of those. There. Oh, storm. I was like, what? Okay. Now I should be able to do the 5x5 off-roads, right? Hey, Sectoid. Yeah, you've been missing out some of the work that we did here. Thanks to Tommy, we now have a wonderful light here. Follows me around the base. Okay, I think that makes sense. Fair enough. And that's one of those, if a kid falls asleep on you, you've just got to sit there and wait it out. Nothing you can do about it. Them's the rules. Exactly. My old cat, for the four that we've got now, he had been with us for a long time. In fact, we had originally gotten him. Well, we had originally gotten his mother. Then she had a litter, and then out of the litter, he was the one that we wound up keeping the longest. So when we moved here, he came with us, and then we had him ever since. And he he was a cantankerous old cat, but he was also a really chill cat too. And we would be sitting on the couch or sitting in one of the recliners, and he'd just get up in your lap and he'd curl up, and you'd pet him for a little while, and then he'd go to sleep, and then you'd go to sleep because it was so comfortable. But he was also a really good smoking buddy too. Oh yeah, yeah. Rotors are fun. If you ever need to like fit a rotor into a space, or better fit a rotor, I don't have any. Yes, I do. Um, what you can do, yeah, is there is the option here for rotor displacement, and what that rotor displacement does is it either raises or lowers the rotor in relationship to its base. So, for instance, if I do negative rotor displacement, it'll drop the rotor down. Or if I do positive, it'll push it up past. So if you need it to clear a specific area or set of blocks, that's a really good way of doing it. Which, oh, that reminds me. I need to do that. Because of the fact that I have this here. There we go. There you go. I'm sure you can do it. I have faith in you. Damn it. Let's get this welded up so I at least know where my thing is. There we go. Okay. So this is kind of the trailer that I'm going for. Yeah, no worries. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. What I need to do is set up. Okay, so it's top of that, and then one, and then there. I need interior plate. Conveyor, and I need these small conveyor stuff. And then this is where it's going to get interesting. So from here, how do I want to set that up? Because what I need to do, actually no, better idea. You go there. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, yep. I was looking at it. I was like, this. I thought I was being smart, but no, I was not. Okay. That's okay. Okay. The left ones go there. The right ones go there. And we're back to where we were. Oh, man. Sometimes, Cruz, you are the dumbest smart person ever. Actually, 95% of the time I am. There we go. So this will allow me to then put I need advanced rotor there. Then how do I want to do that? Because what I'm trying to do is set up the hinge, the tractor hinge, to also match a certain height. Aha. Yes. Okay. That's new, but we'll run with it. Let's go ahead and get this built because I need to be able to maneuver it back into the spot. Because eventually I need this to be able to go rigid so that I can lock it off. Oh, that's going to be irritating. Awesome. Okay. So essentially what I should be able to do here, production, let me get some of those, some of that, only like 10 of those, and some more of those. Awesome. Okay. Braking torque, velocity, lower limit, we'll set to 0. Upper limit, we will set to where's your mark at? Set it to 90, I guess? No. Upper limit we'll set to 5. There we go. So hopefully it will always try and recenter itself. If I need it to. But then I should be able to like just turn it off and it will free float essentially. But what this is supposed to do and what it should do is allow this to rotate behind it back and forth. Then I can put a hinge here. Okay, and I still have plenty of hydrogen. The hinge is going to allow it to maneuver up and down. And then the final piece of this puzzle is another advanced rotor. I want to make sure I get 0 up top, which awesome. Okay. And that puts this, let's drop this down. Oh, awesome. So that's the one block, and then I should be able to I need that to be a little bit higher. Damn it. What if I do this, then attach you there, and then connector it. Awesome. That should get these done up. Oh yeah, motors. The other thing that I need a lot of. There we go. There we are. So that should be a fully assembled hinge assembly and should allow me to connect this to Red Rover. And then once it's connected, I can turn the hinges off, or the whole assembly here off. It should still allow for the flow of items, but because of the fact that it's no longer on, it will go kind of soft. That's the hope. Now, the other problem is how well this will actually handle movement. So it's a wait and see kind of situation. There we go. Because sometimes if this is not sitting properly over the wheels, it can cause issues with driving, where it doesn't want to sit right. And that may wind up being a problem here now that I'm thinking about it. It'll be fine. We'll make it work. So with that done up, let's get these done. Uh-oh. Getting low on energy again. I'd really like to find some silver at some point. In fact, maybe that's something that I should do, is see if I can. There we go. But see if I can go ahead and drop a large head on. There we go. One of the advanced rotors. And then from there, I should be able to put a large ore detector on it. And the large ore detector will then allow me to see, I think it's up to 150 meters underground. And that should make it easier to locate things like silver and gold. So let's some steel plate. I'm gonna need it. There we are. And then I should probably, while I'm at it, hold up that block. Just as a suggestion to myself. There we go. Okay. Now, will this... oh yeah, it'll only allow me to do... Although, maybe it'll let me do... No, it will not. Okay. So this is where things get a little weird. because I need... Let's see, is that close enough? There we go. All right. Rotor displacement. Let's drop that down. We now have a large attachment point for this. So now what I can do is let's put that there. Get this welded up. And currently rotated at. That's the question. What is your current rotation? Let's find out. Didn't necessarily need large rotor part or advanced rotor part, but you know, this will work. Awesome. Okay. And you are at almost at 0. Okay. So we're going to set your lower limit to 0, upper limit to 5. What if I set your upper limit to 180? Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okay, that's fine. The only reason why it's a problem right now is because I don't want it smacking into this, which it would. Oh, nice. I'm surprised you can't do that with an event controller. Well, I am, but I'm not, actually. Okay, we're going to turn that off for now, because I don't want it draining what little battery power we have over here. Okay, well, that's cool. It's a good way to do it, too. I don't think this is going to work the way that I want it to. I think that's too big for what I want. I might just have to... Okay, here's what we're going to do. I need batteries. Battery. Battery. Production. Power cells. Let's just do 100 of them. That sounds like an older script, because it used to be that you would have to run timers for scripts in order to get them to constantly check things. But the more modern scripts, the ones that are more recent, automatically have a timer function built in, or are just looking for a state to change, so they don't need to have their a separate timer block to rerun the script. But that's just one of those, you know, old school versus new school things. Yeah, I know, right? As long as it functions. Let's drop off what we have. Battery number 1. There we go. All right. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I need detector connector. I need a button. Probably need a couple of buttons now that I'm thinking about it. Awesome. Hey, as long as it works, that's the important part. All right. This is BP connector. BP hitch. And what I want to do is set this so that you will switch lock on the connector. And I want to grab, let's see, rotor hitch. Rotor hitch roll. Actually, hinge hitch. Pitch. Hinge hitch pitch. There we go. And then you are rotor hitch yaw. There we go. Now I can come in here and take trailer detector hitch. And I want groups, and I want you, and I want to toggle blocks on off. Save. In case this goes horribly, horribly wrong. Awesome. Your lower limit is 0. Awesome. Velocity. Okay. And then your lower limit is 0. Your upper limit is 5. Velocity. There we go. So it should, in theory, every time I turn it off and I need to reset it, hit the button, and it puts itself back to whatever my 0 state is going to be. So now I should be able to disconnect that. The other thing I'm going to do is, yep, there we go. The other thing that I'm going to do here is add a solar panel to the top of it. Not solar, solar. I may actually do a couple of them. And we'll do that one. And then we'll do this one. Yeah, that'll be great. So that way, while it's just sitting there not doing anything, I'm going to need a third button. I'm going to need a third button for the ore detector. So that way I can just turn it on and off from here. There we go. Ore detector, toggle block on, off. There we go. So now, one of the other things, one of the other things that I should do is put there we go, is maybe look at putting a remote block on here. Yep. Not that big. That big. There we go. And then put camera there. Awesome. And then probably also put a camera on the back here. So that way I can easily see where I'm going should I be trying to maneuver this without the main vehicle. And then I just need a proper antenna. Well, proper antenna. Let's just grab one of the small ones. There we go. Then I should also be able to is it, oh shoot. I can never remember the name of that lock. And I've already used it several times. Oh, yeah, that's right. Action relay. Oh no. So what I can do is I'll add another action relay to Red Rover so that while I'm in it, I can actually enable, turn on and off the hitch as necessary. So if I need to load up to it, I can just turn that off. And then I don't know. I'd have to add a whole bunch of them to it, but this will be fine. This will be fine. Did I grab what I needed? I hope so. I did not. We'll name you to AR hitch. just need AR hitch. Hey, what's up, Kintar? And absolutely. Groups. Toggle blocks on off. Awesome. Now, I need red. Get this all colored up. There we go. Red Rover now has a friend. Oh, I should also switch your channel while I'm at it. You are going to be channel... We're going to put you to channel 11. We'll use 1 through 10 for the base. I have enough space, and I do. 7. Grab what I need. What? One whole computer. There we go. Okay, and then you are on channel 11. They are Rover to Hitch. Okie dokie. So first thing I want to do is let's back this up just a little bit. Also, handbrake on off. Yes. This one has a large grid ore detector on it. So its max range is now 150 meters. So I should be able to find things like silver and gold. I was going to also make it the mining trailer, but because of the size of the ore detector, it's just going to have to be this way. Okay, that takes care of moving you back. And we're locked. Now what I should do is your send signal. Oh yeah. And remote. Where is that? There it is. Handbrake on off. Turn that off. All right. Here's hoping. Seems to be having a little bit of a problem. Okay, that's turned off. Doesn't quite want to move the way that I want it to. Yeah, it's having some problems there. It doesn't want to turn. At least the rotor doesn't want to. Let's go ahead and hit ore detector. And just see what we can pick up. Nickel, iron. Yep, I know about those. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure out why that hinge is giving me problems. I wonder. Wonder if it's because of the fact that it is not set right. Ah, almost there. There we go. Okay. That feels a bit better. Okay, that's the shadow, which I don't want to go towards. So what I might want to do then is increase. Your upper limit is fine. I wonder. Oh, absolutely ready for it. I'm actually really, really stoked for it. I have been missing snow for so long. I see. Okay. That does have an impact. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. So, and why are you on? Off. Off. Okay, that shouldn't have an impact on anything, but we'll try it out. This is going to be a little messy, I think. Oh, 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 oh. Well, let's see how it handles a hill. Well, that's not terrible. Alrighty. Awesome. Now, hopefully, there goes some silicon. I want that silver and gold. That's what I'm after. That's really kind of what I need all this for anyway, is I need to be able to find the good stuff. Because Lord knows I need it. Anything out here? Not so far. Well, Well, the trailer seems to be handling okay. Not perfect, but okay. Let's see if there's anything out this direction. I doubt it. Okay, that's cool. Now, the good news is, though, that with all of the extra power storage on here, plus the solar panels, which aren't perfect, but they'll do, I should be able to stay out here for quite a while. Of course, extra bases popping up notwithstanding. But yeah, we're just not seeing anything. That's okay. Honestly, I think I might actually make this a short day for space engineers. Because I'm having a little bit of a hankering to go play my mercenary a little bit more in Path of Exile 2. Finally got him some decent gear. He's doing lots of damage. It's a good build. And just finished getting him into Act 1 Cruel. Let's magnesium. Ooh. I'm bumping on. Oh, it's just that hitch. All right, so I got to be real careful about churning. I can't make sharp turns. I can't make small turns either. Okay. I think it's because of this. Set your lower limit to that. Set your lower limit to this. Bring you down to negative 180. There we go. Yeah, that's still not fantastic. Here we go. This is going to be a bad idea. Oops. Nope. I will leave that there. I will change that, though, to the. Damn it. Stupid mouse. That's not what I wanted. This, and then that. And that should hopefully work. Oh, yeah, that feels much better. Okay. That's, yeah. That feels better. Of course, now I have to come up with some sort of system for sort of dragging it behind. But yeah, that feels much better. That's going to be a lot more maneuverable. Awesome. So there we go. We've now got a better trailer for detecting ore. That'll give us a much better range overall. Also, this tree in particular, go away. It's one of the smaller dead ones anyway. Nobody cares. But there we go. What are you? Cobalt? I already have cobalt. Don't need cobalt. Damn it, Smithers. I need silver and gold. And oh, what are you and where are you going? You're going away. Okay, cool. Now, this is one of those situations that if something starts coming at me, I will ditch this trailer so that I can go faster with Red Rover. That looks like a nice hill to go up. So let's come on over here. Ooh, I am getting closer, not farther. Don't like that. Not one bit. Oh yeah, that is a very nice hill to come up. And then to go back down, apparently. That's okay. Another decent hill. And a good bit of exercise for the trailer just to make sure that the hitch is going to survive. Awesome sauce. Iron, cobalt, nickel. That I knew. Excellent. Let's not slam the ore detector into that. Excellent. There we go. So, all in all, pretty productive day. We got some work done on the base, some more work done on the base. We have our little spotlight here, which is doing fantastic. It was actually kind of helpful while I was building the trailer. We've got our new trailer now for detecting ore, and the nice thing is that I can also use this as sort of a basis for a mining rig in the future. So all I need to do is add some sort of capability to drop a couple of legs down, and then also be able to lock this off. So what I might do is let's set your velocity to 0, set yours to 0, and then set yours to 0. And so that way I can more easily just turn this all on and have it lock into place. So those are now all on. No. Nope. Those are not on. That should be on now. Yeah, those are now. Oops. Okay, velocity needs to be. There we go. And then oh, Cruz, you idiot. Let's see if I can go ahead and just get a couple of rotors on here. And come around this way. that one. Okay. How do I not have more computers? Let's make more computers. There we go. And then there goes that. I need pistons on either side. Okay, there goes that one. Okay, now you are um, gear rotor right. No, you are gear rotor left. Gear rotor right. I will need another button for these, but right now you are currently at 0. I need you to rotate to 90. So your lower limit, 0, upper limit should be 90. And we're going to go ahead and set your velocity up. Boom. Awesome. You're currently at 0, but I need you to go. Thank you. I need you to do -90. There. And then you are gear piston L. Gear piston R. And we will extend you that looks like I could go a little bit higher up with that. Yeah, okay. So we're going to drop you down just a little bit. We're going to set your maximum distance to 0.6 meters. And then velocity. Oh, whoops. There. Now I should be able to do the same for this. And we'll set your speed to 0.1. There. And there we go. So we now have our legs in place. So that way, when I rock this backwards, I might want to. There we go. Not quite perfect. Stop trying to blow it up, Cruz. That's a bad idea. grab that. Okay. I need gear. Trailer gear. Roots. Trailer gear. Reverse. And there we go. Okay. Now, all of the hitch stuff, Tector hitch, all of those are off. Excellent. There we go. We're all set. So the hitch is good. Uh-oh. You didn't reverse. Oh, because you don't have... What's your speed at? -2. Okay. Your speed needs to be at +2. There we go. Awesome. Now I just have to figure out how to get this stuff to reset correctly. I could probably use some event controllers so that once those get to a specific spot, that it goes ahead and turns on their locks and they stop trying to move past that point. Yeah, I could probably do that. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and wrap up here for now. This has been fun to set up. It's not perfect, and it still has some stuff I'd like to tweak. What I'd like to do is maybe set up a system so that I can more squarely get the two to line up. But I think as is, it'll work out fairly well. What I could potentially do, and I'll have to play around with this, is maybe put a couple of merge blocks like here and here at just the right distances so that it will merge, and then once those merge, it will then attempt to connect. So that way, at least with Red Rover, I can easily connect it to the base and have it like recharge or empty out or whatnot. But I don't have to worry about that with the trailer. And then because it's merge blocks and connectors, I also don't have to worry about any sort of issue with the two getting stuck together, since it'll just be merge block on merge block. Oh, maybe. Actually, yeah, because if I bring it out some, so let's turn those back on. Ore detector is off. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that there and there. Uh-oh. I need another button. There we go. Groups. Verse. There we go. All right. So, apparently not finished yet. I will be shortly. If I take the merge blocks, okay, yeah, not there. Merge block there and there. And then I do the same on this side. There and there. Okay. Now what I should be able to do is going right there, going right there. And we'll call you Red Rover Merge Block L. Red Rover Merge Block R. There we go. These Red Rover Merge Blocks. And now groups. I'll go block on all. And there we go. Then we connect, and that makes sure that the trailer is perfectly aligned every single time. So let me get this welded up. I need some more steel. There we are. And let's make this look a little more robust here. Just a wee bit more robust. A scotch even. Well, okay then. That's not what I wanted, but okay. There we go. Excellent. That is absolutely going to be awesome. Let's see. Just checking on the weather. We're at least above freezing right now. Now I should be able to disconnect that. Let's drop this down. Okay. That creates a little bit of a problem. I wonder. Let's pull this forward a little bit. Get this up on a hill. There we go. Anyway, now that we're done messing around here. Cool. So there she is, Red Rover and the first trailer put together. It is a humble beginning, but should hopefully allow us to increase our search for resources and raw materials. So next week, we should go ahead. I think over the weekend, I'll see what I can get welded up if I do anything over the weekend. Other than that, though, mostly just going to be on Monday when we come back. We'll hopefully actually work on a mining trailer or even just a standalone mining vehicle. That may wind up being what I wind up doing. Maybe do something like an excavator. But yeah, it's a good start. I like where it's going. Possibly even that the one of the other buildings that we work on is a garage that's attached off of our junkyard, specifically for storing the trailers and other vehicles and whatnot, like a big old shed sort of thing. But yeah, so other than that, though, that is going to be it for today. As always, thank you all for joining me on these misadventures. So glad to have you guys along for the ride. You all have a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend, stay out of trouble, and remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I will catch you guys next week.